Today we're going to tackle 5 questions that are absolutely crucial for your upcoming exams. So let's get right into it. Welcome to my channel. मैं हूं आयुषी अग्रवाल and this is your high retention current affairs session.
All right, let's dive into our first section, National Technology and Defense. This is a super important topic, especially if you're preparing for exams like SSC, CGL, and CDS. Let's see our first question.
So first up, we have a question on the National e-Vidhan application, or NeVA. What do you think its main purpose is? Take a second, look at the options. What's it trying to digitize?
And the correct answer is B, legislative functioning. If you got that right, amazing job. And if you were a bit confused, don't worry at all. We're going to break this down from the very basics, so you'll never get it wrong again.
Okay, so what exactly is this NeVA? Well, it's a part of a huge mission called One Nation, One Application. The big idea, as you can see, is to make all our legislative houses, the Vidhan Sabhas and Vidhan Parishads, completely paperless. This makes everything much more efficient and transparent. Basically, it's about digitizing how our laws get made.
Now, here's a very common trap that SSC loves to set. They'll put legislative functioning and judicial proceedings right next to each other in the options, and suddenly everyone gets confused. But here's a super simple trick. The name itself has Vidhan in it, and Vidhan literally means legislation, so e-Vidhan is simply electronic legislation. Easy, right? Make a note of this.
Okay, next question, and this one is a shout out to all my defense exam aspirants. India recently test-fired the Agni-3, so which category of missile is it? You see these kinds of questions all the time in exams like CDS and NDA.
And the correct answer is C, Intermediate Range Ballistic Missile. Now let's actually figure out what that term even means.
So what in the world is an IRBM? Well, it stands for Intermediate Range Ballistic Missile. This means it has a pretty long range, anywhere from 3,000 to 5,500 kilometers. These are serious strategic missiles, and they're even capable of carrying nuclear warheads. It's a huge deal for India's defense strength.
And here's another exam alert for you. For any defense exam, whenever you study missiles, there are 2 key words that you absolutely must focus on. First, the missile category. Is it an SRBM, IRBM, or ICBM? And second, its range. I promise you the examiner will almost always build the question around these 2 points. Don't ever miss them.
Okay, let's switch gears and move to our next section, Environment and International News. This area is extremely important for banking and railway exams, so pay close attention.
So, Goa just became the 2nd state in India to publish its own bird atlas. But do you know which state was the first to do it? Questions about firsts and seconds in India are an absolute favorite for exam setters.
The correct answer here is C, Kerala. So remember, Kerala was the pioneer and Goa has now followed. Let's see this visually so it really sticks in your memory.
See, it's really simple when you look at it like this. First state, Kerala. Second state, Goa. Examiners can ask you about either the first or the most recent one, which is the second. So just lock this order in your mind.
Everyone, listen up. This is a classic repeated question pattern in SSC exams. Questions like first state to, or first woman to, or second in India, they come up year after year. Here's my advice to you. Keep a separate section in your notebook and just make a running list of all these firsts and seconds. Trust me, it's going to be your secret weapon during revision.
Moving on to a question about international cooperation and the super hot topic of sustainable energy. India and the Netherlands have started a new fellowship program. What's the main area of research here? And the right answer is C, green hydrogen. Now you might be thinking, okay, but what even is green hydrogen? Let's quickly get that concept crystal clear.
So what is green hydrogen? In very simple terms, when you produce hydrogen fuel using renewable energy, like solar or wind power, the result is called green hydrogen. And why is everyone so excited about it? Because it's a clean fuel that can seriously help reduce our carbon emissions. The most important connection for your exam is that this fellowship directly ties into India's big national green hydrogen mission.
All right, our last question for today. This one is about a really important government initiative related to social justice. The Department of Social Justice and Empowerment, or DOSJE, signed an agreement with the PW Foundation. The question is, who is getting the free online coaching?
The correct answer is B, scheduled casts, other backward classes, and PM, CARES beneficiaries. Here's a pro tip. Whenever you see a question about a government scheme, you absolutely have to remember the specific beneficiary groups. This is exactly where the examiner will try to confuse you by giving similar-sounding options.
And now we've reached the most critical part of our session, the quick revision. Let's go over all the key points one last time to make sure everything is perfectly locked in your brain.
Okay, let's do a rapid-fire round. NeVA? That's for legislative functioning. Agni 3? It's an intermediate-range ballistic missile. The Goa Bird Atlas makes it the second state after Kerala. The Hydrogen Fellowship. That's all about green hydrogen. And the DOSE JOMU. It's for SC, OBC, and PM CARES beneficiaries. Quick, take a screenshot of this slide right now. It's perfect for your last-minute revision. If you learned something valuable today and found this session helpful, please hit that like button, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one. Your support really motivates me. And hey, if you want the PDF for this session and other daily updates for your exams, make sure you join our Telegram channel. You'll find the link right down there in the description box.
Keep up the great work, keep learning, and stay focused on your goals. Next video के लिए channel पे